All right, we're going to show you how to add a new contact to Flip Tracker. And the first one we're going to do is adding a general contact. And you have two sections. You have your contact section. This is for all contacts throughout the system, including agents and contractors and staff. And this is the tab for the agents only. So we are going to show you the general contact add. So what you do is you go to the contact tab. And if you see here, you have an add a contact, and you're simply going to add their information. Say search your portfolio, add their email. And make sure that you are not using caps. Otherwise, the person always has to use the caps to access that system. Press OK. And now the system has added a general contact. Now you got to tell the system what's the role in the system and the technology. So the way you do that is you go to the category, and then for the sample, Sergio is an acquisition listing agent. And now the system knows to give the user, this particular user, access if you choose to invite them to the system based on their role. This is how to add the general contact. Again, if you want to invite them, simply click here. You press yes, and they get an email with an invitation to the system. For additional information specific to this contact, you click here, and then you have their phone number, fax, and basic information. That's how to add a general contact. To add an agent from the same screen, simply have to now go to the 365 report and add the listing agent ID. That is extremely important because this is the only way the system recognizes anytime there's a new listing that listing belongs to this Sergio by utilizing the listing agent ID. So if you do add a listing agent ID to a general contact, then you will be able to find this particular agent in the agent contact section. Otherwise, you will not be able to find it. So that's how you add it. Now we're going to show you how to add an agent from a listing in the acquisition module. And the way that works is you go to the acquisition module. You find the property. In this case, anything that has that little icon, that means that this agent already has been added to the system. The ones that don't have an icon, that means that the agent is not part of the system. So let's see if this person has an agent here. Okay, so we don't have an agent for this one, so let's look for another property. Here, give me 1 second. Look for a property with, let's see, this one has an agent. Sure does. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add this agent. So again, this is the agent public ID, and that's how we connect. So what you want to do is you come in here and add contact. Now the system is going to load this information. If you notice there, the listing agent ID, which is the same one, and that's how the system recognizes it. And of course, the offer negotiator or the responsible person would then fill out all this very important information to make sure that we're able to map each individual agent. And that's how you add a contact through the acquisition. If you want to run a report to find out how many properties they've done, simply click add report. In this particular case, this agent's 17, which means they have 3 actives and 14 closed in the last year, which is 6/32 now. And if you want to search the agent, say for example, in this case, there's no cell phone for this person. So the best way to do it is go to the search agent. The system's going to look for the agent by the listing ID. In this case, you have 2 matching. And now we're going to look for communication history. It tells you if we ever talked to them, which in this case we have not. And you can go out and run a report by clicking here, and it's going to take you to the website. And the agent and the first tab is most likely their information, and now you're able to find their mobile phone number where they were not going to give it to you before. So now what you want to do is you grab this information, bring it back to the system, and now we're going to add it to our contact, best cell phone number, and now you have this information, and it was very easy to find. There it is.